Hey guys, welcome back to Tickle Me Disney. So today, this is probably going to be the favorite video I've made so far. I'm showing you guys my Disney book collection. Just a few things. I have many books that were produced by Disney, but I'm not going to show you all of them because a good majority of them are like novels and stuff that are just like made, but they're not really like Disney things, but Disney published them, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm just going to show you like my super special ones. I have just one shelf full of my special Disney books. So let's get started. Okay, so the first book I'm going to show you is this Disney Princess Comics collection. So I got this at a book fair at my local elementary school. And some of them have like the movie plot. Other ones have like other stories. Like there's one about Ariel and like this like evil mermaid thing. So the stories inside feature Cinderella, the Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. So I really like that. Next up, I have The Hidden Magic of Walt Disney World. I may have read portions of it, but I don't think I've read all of this because we got it when we were going to Disney World last March. Next up is One Little Spark, Mickey's 10 Commandments and the Road to Imagineering. This is a fairly new book. I think it came out in September. I got it for my birthday, which is in August, so it was like pre-ordered as a gift. So it came a little bit later than my birthday, but, so it's by Marty Sklar. So this is a really cool picture. It's in the book somewhere too, but I thought this was really cool that they put it on the cover inside. There's the lyrics to One Little Spark, which is the name of the book, and Mickey's 10 Commandments. So that is One Little Spark. Next I have this book called Before Tomorrowland that I got before the movie Tomorrowland came out. I read it about the time it came out, but it's really interesting. It kind of sets up the movie Tomorrowland with. And next up is another novel called A Frozen Heart, Frozen. It was given to me by my sister, but for Christmas, but it goes back and forth between the points of views of Anna and Hans. It gives you more detail about what's going on inside the characters' heads while this movie is going on. And it gives you a better look at Hans, and I think it makes him seem like a better villain because of it, and he just got an interest, and they talk about his backstory too, and that's what I find super interesting because it just gives the character Hans more depth. Okay, so next up is this novel called Fairest of All, and I just want to show you the cover. So this is like the evil queen, that's who it's about, and then here's the witch, and I love these pictures. So this is the whole story of Snow White from the point of view of the evil queen. And it is an amazing book. I mean, Snow White is an old movie. Evil queen, she just is jealous of Snow White's beauty. And this gives her so much more depth as a character. And I think it makes her a better Disney villain because of it. And you can just appreciate her more for it because she didn't have an easy life. I really recommend you read it. Fairest of All, it's kind of hard to see here. Next one is by the same author of Fairest of All. It's significantly shorter, so it's a quick novel, but it's called The Beast Within. So it's about the beast. Explains more. You get to visit the Enchantress from the prologue to the movie a little bit more. So it kind of gives you more of an understanding about what's going on with her, like why she didn't, like it wasn't exactly random for her to do that. Next up, I have The Art of Disney Pixar's Inside Out. Just got tons. I love this page actually. This is all concept art for Disgust, like different ways, different styles for Disgust. I mean, it's crazy how much art is in the book, and I highly doubt that this is all of it. But there are just some super beautiful pieces of art in here. I mean, it's just crazy. Next up is a book I got in Disneyland on my trip a couple months ago called Learn to Draw Mickey Mouse and Friends Through the Decades. So I got this in the, I think it's like called Off the Wall. It's a shop, like if you go to the animation area in California Adventure, the exit leads into a store. Go into that store. It's so cool. They've got some really neat art. They've got drawing books. They've got comic books. They've got these art books with all the concept art. They've got workers drawing pictures, and you can see that. It's really cool. It's probably the coolest shop I saw when I was there. But anyway, so this is the book. And so it gives some history, but it talks about the history. And I have drawn some of these. But yeah. And sometimes I think all these lines look overwhelming, but I've really enjoyed drawing these characters. I have a couple of drawing books that I got for my birthday last year from my friend. And so this one is Mickey Mouse and his friends. So basically just contemporary Mickey and stuff and all his friends. Then this one is your favorite Disney Pixar characters. So this one has some actually tricky stuff that I haven't even wanted to attempt. Like, look at Merida's hair. That takes dedication. I have drawn this one though. But anyway, so there's just like some cute styles. Next up is Birnbaum's 2015 Walt Disney World Guide for Kids. So, they don't make these for Disneyland. Otherwise, I totally would have gotten it because I loved this book when I went to Disney World last year. Next, I have the Star Wars Character Encyclopedia, but this does not include any of the new characters from Episode 7 because I got this before then. But it's all in alphabetical order. It's got characters, even like super obscure ones. Next, I have this super cool book called Star Wars, Absolutely Everything You Need to Know. I love this book. I was reading it one day when I was sick, and it was really fun. The pages are designed super cool, and it includes Star Wars Rebels and Episode 7. Because I got this after Episode 7 came out. And they've got little categories like monsters, and they've got great pictures and fun facts and all sorts of cool stuff. So this is a really good book for a Star Wars fan, especially kids. I have a Disney sketchbook. I got this in Disney World at Writer's Shop, and I like to write, so I'm like, oh, maybe there'll be some cool writing stuff, like a cool notebook or something. And I went in there, and they had really cool books. They had, like, those art of books, but the one that really got my attention was this one. It's got all these cool sketches all over the place. I mean, look at the little Mickey Mouse. And the paper is really, I like the feel of the paper. Oh, look, there's, I'm assuming, Snow White. Next up is Walt Disney Imagineering. It is a behind the dreams look at making more magic real. So there is another book that they made a long time ago, and it says by the Imagineers. So they talk, I've been reading it, so they talk about like all these things at the parks and how they go about developing things, and they've got all sorts of neat pictures and facts, and this is a huge book with tons of info. I love this picture. It's a super cool look, especially if you're interested in like behind the scenes stuff about the parks. This would be a really good book for you to have. I have Disney Golden Age comics. I got this from Costco, but it was a Christmas present. But I saw it from Costco and said I want that because it's so cool. There's Dumbo, there's Alice in Wonderland, there's Peter Pan. See, there's Alice, and yes. I thought there was only 4 actually when I looked at this because I just saw these 4 pictures, but no, there was more. Yes, this was a super cool book, and I haven't even had time to read all of it yet because it's so huge. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked it, and come back on Monday for another video. I'll see you next time. Bye!